All right, guys, let's get to the business of what's going on out there right now. Hurricane Irma, we can see it churning, and wow, is it a beast of nature. This is a powerful Cat 5 hurricane, as strong as they come. In fact, the strongest on record in the Atlantic basin. And what we're looking at with this is it already made a landfall, technically over Barbuda. It's moving through these smaller Caribbean islands and the Leeward Islands right now and working towards Puerto Rico. Here's Haiti and the Dominican Republic, past that Cuba, and north of that Florida. We've got another system back behind it. This one is Jose. We expect Jose to kind of stay out over the open waters of the Atlantic, but it bears watching. Not as much right now as this issue, which is certainly more pertinent for right now because it's closer in time. We're about 5-6 days out from a possible landfall in Florida. We got a Cat 5 right now, winds to 185. Movement is west-northwest at 16. And the forecast track does take it down to a Cat 4 about when it starts to interact with the landmass that is Cuba, but it could still make a landfall as a 4, maybe even still a 5. That's not out of the realm of possibility. And if we see it trend more towards the Bahamas, that's a better case situation for Florida. Far to the west, it may be not as good for the west coast of Florida, and then we have to watch the Gulf. But if it takes this center track right here, it would be the worst case situation for southeast Florida, places like Miami Beach, Homestead area that was hit hard by Hurricane Andrew back in '92. Now we got 51 degrees at Miami right now, 50 O'Hare, 46 McHenry, 44 degrees around DeKalb. I have dry conditions on the radar for most of you, but not the case extreme northeastern Porter as well as LaPorte counties. There is more activity. Forecast highs today will range from about 63 degrees in McHenry to 66 degrees around Joliet. We'll see some scattered showers today. Should be mostly cloudy but cool tonight, and another chance of scattered shower activity into the day on Thursday. We see sunshine coming back into the picture Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Derek, and also back up to the low 70s by then. All right, guys, we are taking a look at a forecast out there that once you step out the door, you're going to feel it is chilly, and that is a definite. We have temperatures coming in at just 56 degrees right now for Hank Welsh. He's in Evanston. It's, 11 something in the morning, and he says he's got a steady breeze from the north that's keeping the lakeshore a little bit even cooler than everybody else. Now, he's in the 50s, but it's in the 50s far to the south and west of him as well. Kennedy Rodriguez and Manuka coming in at 58 degrees. He says clouds continue to increase on this cool September morning. Let's take a look at this beautiful morning. You can see those clouds in the sky, and excuse me, but those look quite a bit like fall when you've got that northerly flow coming down the lake, keeping the temperatures chilly. We could find a scattered shower on the breeze today. It's only 62 right now at Midway, 63 Gary, 59 Rensselaer. About 58 degrees for Aurora, DeKalb, and McHenry. We have had some showers all through the day. It's been coming on shore pretty much all morning long in parts of Porter and LaPorte counties. That's the only game in town, though, for right now, but we do have a possibility of a scattered shower across a good chunk of Chicagoland today, so just know that that's a possibility as we move into the afternoon. Much more than that, obviously, across areas of the British Virgin Islands, heading towards Puerto Rico, and just leaving Antigua and Barbuda right now. This is Category 5 Hurricane Irma. It's almost textbook in how it looks now. We're starting to see more of the convection centering, or showers and storms, the brighter red colors centering on this right side of circulation right now, but it still has amazing outflow and inflow on this thing, and it is just a beast of nature. There's another almost hurricane behind it. That's Jose. Watching that one to potentially stay out over the open waters of the Atlantic, but Irma's the one to watch, certainly, as it approaches Puerto Rico, moving a little bit closer here to Haiti and the Dominican Republic, the Bahamas, Cuba, and eventually Florida. So right now it's sustained winds of 185 miles per hour, still a Cat 5, pressure 922 now, which is a little bit higher. Now what we're going to see is it's expected to move west-northwest for a while and eventually make that turn to the north. So question is, does it make the turn a little bit earlier? That would keep it farther away from the U.S. mainland, or does it make it right over South Florida? That's a worst-case scenario for them, sort of where that center is right now. Or does it head a bit into the Gulf? And then, of course, you've got to watch it grazing the coastline of Florida and eventually impacting someone for a landfall along the Gulf Coast. So this certainly bears watching. Best case scenario, it turns real early and stays offshore, but that is not necessarily the case, and so we need to continue to track that major Category 5 hurricane. 65 degrees for the high today in Chicago, 65 Joliet, 64 for Aurora. About 62 for McHenry and for Zion. Now, a possibility of a few scattered showers today, tonight. Mostly cloudy and cool, dropping down to about 53. You'll have west-northwesterly wind from 5 to 10 miles per hour. Tomorrow, mostly cloudy with some spotty showers. 68 the high temperature, and then that Good old 7-day planner, Aaron. It's taking us out with highs in the 70s Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. But we have to get through today and we have to get through tomorrow. And both of those days will likely be down in the 60s for highs. And even once we hit the 70s, it's still well below average. So getting a little bit of an early start to fall. Down in the tropics, of course, though, we're just ramping up to the peak of hurricane season. Aaron, that official date is September 10th.
No, we're not even there yet.
Nope.
All right, Megan, thank you.